welcome to another episode of the Bottom of the Stream movie. No, it's not the movie show. The Bottom of the Stream with Adam and Nick.
Correct.
I'm off form this week. I'm warning you now. My name is Adam.
My name's Nick. You do sound a little husky.
Yeah, I've got a sexy voice on this week. I've had a cough all week.
Wow.
Just a cough.
Why? Just a cough. No other
Pretty
symptoms?
much, yeah. Just a
You
cough.
feeling okay?
Feeling fine. I had a bit of a snivels on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
But it's now Friday. And I've just got a cough. It's annoying.
Coughing along.
Yeah, so I've got to try and edit coughs out of a video. It's easy to do them out of audio, but I've never really tried out of a video.
There's nothing worse than a summer cough cold.
No, it is annoying.
It's really discombobulating.
Good word.
Yeah.
Good choice of word.
I don't like it.
How have you been?
Good.
Yeah? What
Yeah.
are you up to?
I mean,
looks like you've had a fun week.
I've had a really fun week. I mean, but maybe not the most productive week in terms of preparing for a podcast.
Yeah, we're not very prepared.
Because we have a section in this podcast
Yep.
where we talk about what we've watched this week.
Yes.
And due to spending 5 of the last 7 days in the middle of a field, I haven't really watched anything.
Fair. You've been on the run from somebody?
Yeah,
or?
yeah. So, regular listeners to this show will know I don't like to talk about my charity work,
True.
but I'll make an exception
You're going to talk about it.
for this one occasion. Yes, I've been away camping
Nice.
and being cook, pot washer,
Nice.
lifeguard and general dog's body around the camp for the youth group.
Excellent.
So it was really fun.
Yeah.
The weather was good. There was loads of activities like climbing,
Nice.
archery, escape rooms,
Cool.
raft building, canoeing. All
Sounds like
that
you've been to
sort
the
of-
Olympics more
Yeah.
than anything
Yeah,
else.
yeah, exactly. Well, it was fun.
Good.
Had to help look after 30 kids
30 kids. That's a lot of kids.
and put all the tents up and take them all down and
Got a few more grey hairs this week.
yeah.
You've
So-
got a lovely colour. I think the video will make that look wrong because the lights will wash you out a little bit.
Maybe.
Me, but you do look lovely.
I turned to my daughter a couple of days ago and went, your face, you're so brown. you got a proper
You've
tan.
literally just been outside for a few
Yeah,
days.
and it wasn't even that sunny. Like
No.
it was in patches. It was, but I wouldn't say it was. It wasn't baking for the 4.5 days.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of rain, and most of the time it was cloudy. But when you are literally living outside,
you just naturally get...
you weather.
You weather. You do. That's a good term. You weather.
So, yeah. So it was 5 days of like using portaloos and
Ugh.
not washing properly, and
Nice big shower when you got home.
yeah.
Nice.
So
Good. Sounds
it was fun. How about you?
Time. I built a deck on Saturday.
Nice.
Bit of DIY work
Did
at
it
my
all go
brother's
okay?
house. Yeah, it was all right. No
Everyone's
major
still
disasters.
talking to each other.
Everyone's still talking to each other. We're back again around there tomorrow to finish the fence off.
Lovely.
So he's going to have a lovely garden when it's done.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
Will he let you come and sit? Again?
Probably not. I've never been invited around there before. So.
Oh, shots fired. Shots fired.
He doesn't listen to this. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Other than that, I haven't really done a lot this week.
He invited me round.
Did he?
No.
I wouldn't be surprised. Wouldn't be surprised at all. Podcast got a new logo.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Looks good. It'll be down in the bottom corner of this screen somewhere.
More brilliant work from our the third member of the bottom of the street.
100%. 100%. We
Ross
wouldn't be able
Cook.
to do it without him.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Great hard work.
One of our first Patreons and just our friend.
Absolute friend. An absolute friend.
Legend.
Legend of the game.
Go and check Ross Cook out.
Absolutely.
All his art is amazing.
I'll put some of his links somewhere.
Yeah.
I've accidentally just drawn on my hand.
Yes, you did.
I don't know. That's annoying.
I have got in my wallet, actually, maybe one day it will become worth some money.
Okay.
And that's not to disregard your work or one of our other patrons, Jordan's work.
Right.
But I have got an original Ross Cook self-portrait in my wallet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Along with one from you and one from Jordan.
Oh, did you keep them?
Yeah, they're in my wallet.
Nice. That's cute.
From when we played Taskmaster.
We did play the Taskmaster board game.
Yeah. So I should have got him to sign it. I'll do it next time.
Next time. Plenty of other times.
Yeah.
I've got a question of the week for you.
Brilliant. What's the question?
It's a would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather smell like a fish or look like a fish?
When you say look like a fish, am I just a fish?
No, you're a man.
Or am I a man with some fishy
features.
Like,
Your eyes are on the side of your head.
okay.
You've got a big, pointy, sharp fish face.
Do fish smell?
I think it smells
So-
like fish. Is the
A
question?
fish smells when it's out of water, sitting on
Yeah.
ice.
Fish shouldn't
in the
smell of
air.
fish. If fish smells of fish, it's bad fish. That's how I've always been taught.
When a fish is just swimming in the water, does it smell?
I don't think so, but that's not the question.
Okay, so
It's-
I'm just
Would you like to
setting
smell
the
of
limits.
fish or look like a fish?
I think I would take the smell.
Really?
I think people would,
Get used to it.
yeah, eventually, because you go nose blind, don't you? When
You
you
do.
become accustomed.
That's true.
To it. Obviously, it'd be awkward walking into meetings or social situations.
This guy stinks.
It's like you walk into the pub, there's that guy,
Yeah, there's
fish
that guy
guy,
who
the guy who
stinks
smells
fish.
fish. But
You're not
looking
Oh, there's
like
that
a
guy who looks
fish?
like a fish.
yeah, local celebrity who looks like a fish.
It's like
Yeah,
that all the time.
I think I'll take the smell,
Yeah,
and I'll be really shallow and
I
keep my looks.
I think it's the right answer. I mean,
Is there any animal you would want to look like?
uh,
I think fish are beautiful.
some of them are. Yeah,
In
they've
their
got
own
like really
ways.
shiny colours and scaly.
Yeah, maybe you should would look like a fish, and it's society's problem.
Yeah.
Not my problem. I look like a fish.
No, exactly. You can look whatever you want if
Yeah.
you want to look. If you want to identify as a fish,
Sure.
identify as a fish.
No, I'm taking the smell.
I think I would as well, to be honest. We'll both just smell like fish and then
Yeah.
they'll cancel each other out. Doesn't matter.
I
There's
think
those two guys that smell like fish.
Yeah.
People will just think we work on a farm or something. Fish farm.
We're like Dexter just went and he lumberjacked.
He lumberjacked.
I thought
yeah.
it was becoming a fish.
I don't think Dexter smells like a fish.
No, he probably does.
He might do.
That's just me getting confused, thinking he became a fisherman, but he didn't.
He
just-
didn't.
He just
He-
had a boat.
He used to throw bags of rubbish overboard,
Yeah.
but that was it.
I'll take the smell.
Okay, good answer. Good question. What do we do now? News?
Let's do the news of
Shall we do the news of the week?
the week.
What have we got this week then, Nick?
Well, quite a big news story, which, to my memory, has not happened to Netflix before.
Okay.
But I'm kind of now thinking that I'm surprised this has never happened to Netflix before.
Right.
And that is, it kind of feels a bit retro, this actually. It may be something that you would have seen a lot a decade ago
Yeah.
and not so much now. And that is the fact that there have been a series of leaks
Oh, okay.
onto
that does seem retro.
onto the internet of upcoming Netflix shows. Like, I'm talking whole episodes
Really?
of upcoming shows. To give you a bit more detail. So, 7 episodes of the upcoming Terminator Zero anime
Right.
have become available for download on the internet on such dubious websites as X and 4chan and various torrent websites as well.
Right.
Also, 6 episodes of the upcoming anime series Dana Dandan,
Dana Danda.
which I'm probably completely butchering,
I think it's Danda Dan.
and Ranma are
Okay.
also there. Episodes 1, 3, 4 of Ranma, the first 6 episodes of Dandadan, and the entirety of Terminator Zero have leaked online.
Wow. Who's done that?
Yeah,
Wow.
really, it just feels really retro, doesn't it?
I wonder what happens to episode 2 with Ranma. 1, 3, and 4, but not number 2. That'd be
Yeah.
annoying if you were trying to watch it.
Terminator Zero is scheduled to premiere on August 29th. September 13th for Dandadan. And this was kind of became a bit of a developing story for this week, because a couple of days after, it was also found that several episodes of season 3 of Heartstopper were shared online as well.
Really?
Yes. Which aren't expected to arrive, aren't scheduled
That's
to
miles
arrive on Netflix until October the 3rd.
Wow.
But again, the first 6 episodes of Heartstopper have been leaked online. The source of the leaks is still unknown, although it is believed it's an external vendor that has uploaded them to forum boards and temporary video hosting sites.
Oh. Somebody's in a lot of trouble. That seems like a really bad thing to have done.
Netflix released a statement earlier today
Okay.
as we record, which says, one of our post-production partners has been compromised and footage from several of our titles has unfortunately leaked online. Our team is currently aggressively taking action to have all of these taken down. Will there be any more in the next few days? We shall see.
Wow.
But I can't remember that ever happening to
No, I
Netflix
don't think that's
before.
ever happened to them before.
And it just, it does, like you say, it feels retro. It
does.
feels
It
like...
doesn't feel like this sort of thing that happens these days.
No.
Wow. Okay, we'll keep our eye on that because that seems very...
Feels like a...
feels like an attack.
Another big court case for Netflix to get involved in.
It does.
Because they're not short of that.
What's next?
I guess more positive news from Netflix's point of view is that they have confirmed a release date for season 2 of The Diplomat.
Okay.
Which I actually never got to because I remember The Diplomat coming out the same time as
The Night Agent?
The Night Agent, which I watched, really liked, and then kind of went, oh...
I've had enough of that. I'll go back to that later.
Yeah, and then never did.
I never watched it either.
But they've turned this one around pretty quickly because the second series of The Diplomat, starring Kerry Russell as the US ambassador to the UK, returns on October the 31st.
Oh, that is quite soon.
Just in time for Halloween.
Yeah. Actually on Halloween.
April 2023 was the
Oh, that
first
long ago,
season.
really? Okay.
So it will. I guess it will be 18 months by the time it arrives. Yeah.
Maybe I'll watch it when it comes out. The first series, when the second series comes out.
Yeah.
I've heard good things about it.
Me
But like
too.
you say, it just came out at the wrong time for me.
Me too. Me too. The series creator, Deborah Kahn, says the protagonist of the series, Kate Weiler, has to prove the allegations that she uncovered in season 1. The US and the UK don't spy on each other. In fact, they share all their intelligence. So how will she investigate the Prime Minister? Who will she trust?
Wow. Okay.
Alison Janney has joined the cast
Oh,
for
really?
season 2. She's always reliable. Isn't she?
Yeah, she's always a big name as well.
So yeah, let us know if you check out The Diplomat.
Will do.
Big music news
Big music news.
that is Netflix related.
Okay.
Ed Sheeran, he's kind of a big deal, isn't
It's a
he?
pretty big deal.
He has recorded an original song, a Christmas song,
Right.
for Netflix's upcoming Richard Curtis film, That Christmas,
Oh, okay.
which we've talked about
We have
before
talked. Yeah, we've talked about
on the
Richard
show.
Curtis.
He has written and recorded Under the Tree,
Under the Tree. Good name for a Christmas song.
which will debut with the film, which arrives on Netflix on December the 6th.
Okay.
Directed by Simon Otto and written by Richard Curtis. I will give you a reminder of the voice cast.
Okay.
Brian Cox is Santa.
Right.
Fiona Shaw, Jodie Whittaker, and Bill Nye are all in the cast.
The science guy.
The story unfolds in a seaside town where Christmas takes an unexpected turn. It is based on Richard Curtis's book trilogy, but it is his first venture into an animated movie. Ed Sheeran's even released a statement. Would you like to hear it?
I'd love to.
He said, I find since having kids, there's a real lack of great animated children's Christmas movies. I would say he's watching the wrong ones.
I was
'cause
going to
there's
say,
quite
there
a few
seems like
out
there's
there.
loads.
So you never watched Klaus?
Yeah. Fred Claus? No. Yeah.
It's not animated, but yeah.
No, what's the one I'm thinking of then? Santa's brother.
Oh, yes. Yes, the British one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. That's good. That is a good one.
What's it called?
It's not-
Arthur Christmas.
Arthur Christmas.
Close enough.
The Snowman.
Yeah.
I thought it was an amazing thing to make this song and put it into the world. The scene that we wrote this song for is so heartbreaking, but real for many people at Christmas, spending it without the ones they love. So for many reasons, I got to work with my older brother on this, which is a rarity and a gift to work so closely with my only sibling. It felt so good to create something my children would watch with their uncle, based in the country they live in. I find it mad that there isn't more animated Christmas film for kids.
There's loads. Polar Express.
I feel that maybe Ed Sheeran's not a big movie guy.
Yeah, I feel like you're right.
I saw an Ed Sheeran tribute act this week.
Really?
Whilst I was away.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
He was all right, actually.
What was his name?
Ned Sheeran.
Ned
no,
Sheeran.
it wasn't.
That would be brilliant.
It was just the Ed Sheeran experience or something like that.
I hate it when they don't have punny names.
Yeah,
They should
it
have punny
Ned
names.
Sheeran.
I saw a Meatloaf tribute act
Ed
once.
Sheeran.
Yeah, something like that. I saw a Meatloaf tribute act once. You know what he was called?
What?
Meatloaf 2. I'm like, really? He was great, but come on with a name.
Yeah.
Especially for Meatloaf. There's loads.
Yeah. He was good, though.
Was he?
And he did... It wasn't...
Was he ginger?
Yes, he was. And he had fake tattoo sleeves.
Oh, okay.
And he wasn't just karaokeing, so he was looping. He was doing
he was
all
actually
the loops,
performing, right.
like Ed Sheeran does.
Yeah.
So
That's impressive.
it was good.
Good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyway, that's all I can talk about as my experience of Ed Sheeran.
Tell him to teach Ed Sheeran, the real Ed Sheeran, about Christmas films. That'd be a good film, though, that Richard Curtis one.
It's going to be all over.
Yeah, it'll be everywhere
December.
this Christmas.
Adam Sandler.
What about him?
You like Adam Sandler?
Nope.
No? Okay. So his next project with Netflix has a release date. He's got a stand-up special coming.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Adam Sandler, Love You.
Right.
And interestingly, it's been directed by Josh Safdie.
Of the Safdie brothers?
Yeah.
Wow.
Half of the Safdie brothers. Who obviously worked with him
he did
on
Uncut Gems.
And it's Safdie's first directing effort at a stand-up comedy special.
Right. That doesn't surprise me.
And it's Sandler's first stand-up since 2018.
Right.
It's the first one for 6 years. Yeah.
Cool. I didn't even really know he still did stand up.
I didn't really either. But it's coming soon. It will be on Netflix on August the 27th.
Well, that's really soon. That's like
It is.
a couple of weeks away.
Yeah. Which I think is just after the bank holiday weekend here
It
in
is.
the
That's
UK.
the Tuesday. Isn't it?
You can find a trailer for it now anywhere you find trailers because Netflix has just released it.
Cool.
Yeah, I mean, because Adam Sandler doesn't need to do that shit.
No, it's obviously
He's
just part
like
of his.
one of the richest actors in the world.
It's just part of his Netflix contract, isn't it? I guess.
I wonder how many numbers that will do. You don't...
That'll do all right.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll do big numbers, but comedy specials usually do okay, don't they?
Yeah.
He's a
But it
big
doesn't
name.
feel like Adam Sandler is obviously he's a huge name, I just said that. But is it, in terms of, is he a draw as a stand-up?
Probably not.
It
But
feels like maybe he should be a bigger draw.
yeah, there might be some intrigue there of like, oh, I didn't realise Adam Sandler did stand up. I'll put this on, see what it's
Yeah.
like. But I don't know. I can't imagine what sort of stand up he is.
I mean,
Is he blue?
The thumbnail for the trailer, he's got a guitar.
Oh, that sort of stand up.
What? Does that put you off?
Yeah, a little bit.
There's always some dickhead with a guitar.
Yeah, there is.
I don't know. I might check that out.
Well, if
I
you do,
don't know
let me
why.
know how it is.
I don't know why. I'm just...
More intrigued than interested.
What I want to know is if it's directed by a Safdie brother, is it all going to be like
Can you imagine?
cuts?
Chaos. Pure chaos from start to
Am I
finish.
going to feel like I need a cigarette after watching
Yeah,
it?
probably.
Like, just stress.
Oh, that Safdie Brothers film. What was that Safdie Brothers film we did?
Good time.
Oh, so stressful. So stressful.
Okay, let's do movie news.
Movie news.
Talk about a power couple
Yep, go on.
because A24 are putting together a new drama movie.
Do anybody else make movies now
don't
other than
think
A24? It seems that's all we talk about.
I don't
Just
think they do.
A24.
A new drama movie called
Yep.
The Drama.
Right, okay. Straight to the point. Tell us what it is.
It's not too many plot details, but rumours, according to Deadline, suggest that it is a romance movie that takes in which an unexpected turn happens before a couple's big day.
Okay.
So pre-wedding drama.
Pre-wedding drama.
The couple in question,
Yeah.
in negotiations to star in this, are none other than Robert Pattinson,
Okay.
he
Big
of
name.
Good Time,
Yeah. Coincidence.
and also Zendaya.
Oh, wow. Okay. Big couple.
Yeah,
Hollywood power couple there.
yeah. That feels like two big names to lead this movie.
It does. I love Zendaya.
She's great, isn't she?
She's so good. She seems like a lovely person as well.
The director for this movie is going to be Christopher Borgli, who most recently directed Dream Scenario.
Okay, yeah, I've heard of that.
Which was that Nicolas Cage?
Yes.
I think.
Maybe.
I feel like I've heard of it.
I'm on it. I'll Google it.
But I don't know if I'm confusing it with something else.
Yes. It was.
Okay.
That's an A24 movie as well.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Everyone wants to work with those guys.
Yeah. Well,
That studio.
it's crazy how like they've just come out of nowhere. They had Everything Everywhere All at Once, didn't they? And then everything just went mental for them, and now they just make every film. Michael Cera's in that film as well. There's a name you don't hear very often.
Maybe though, there is a challenge on the horizon in terms of another power couple,
Right.
because, and I'd interest you. Who do you think is a bigger draw? So you've got in the red corner Zendaya and Robert Pattinson,
Yep.
and in the blue corner, working together on an upcoming movie,
Yeah.
Jenna Ortega
Oh, okay.
and Glenn Powell.
Oh, okay.
They're hot property at the minute.
All four of those people are hot property. I think Jenna Ortega and Glenn Powell are 2 years behind Zendaya and Robert Pattinson.
Right.
So does that make sense?
Yeah,
So
as in...
I think that Zendaya and Robert Pattinson are the biggest draw now,
Yeah.
but in 2 years' time, that might change.
So it takes 18 months, 2 years to make a movie.
Yes.
At the time of release, this sounds like, in your eyes, it could be a quite close run thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Glenn Powell feels like is in a new movie every single week.
Oh, he's in every movie. He's like A24 make every movie, and Glenn Powell's in every movie.
Would it tip the balance if I said the movie that Jenna Ortega and Glenn Powell are in talks to star in together is a secret, untitled movie to be directed by J.J. Abrams?
Yes, that would. Because that made me go a little bit excited in the heart then.
Because he has not got himself behind the camera
For a long time.
for a good while. Was it that terrible Star Wars movie? Was that the last thing he directed?
Could
I
be.
think it may be.
Did you know the last time we made a movie that nobody knew about was Cloverfield? That was like a secret project.
I
Could
don't.
this be another Cloverfield? Oh, now I'm excited.
I mean, I don't think it's secret because it's got these guys in it. But,
Yeah, but-
it's secret as in there's no details on what the plot is. Apart from Deadline says they have been able to ascertain that it is not a time travel movie.
Oh,
So,
okay.
I mean, there's loads of other things it could
But
be,
it's not a time
but
travel movie.
specifically it's not a time travel movie.
How random. I wonder why
I
they'd
don't know
say
why
that.
they are saying that.
Okay.
J.J. Abrams has also written the script, and obviously his own Bad Robot studio will produce.
Oh, in my head now, that's another Cloverfield movie. I'm excited.
Yeah, they're busy. That's two very busy actors
It really is.
in demand. So, there's a whole nother series of Wednesday to come.
Yes, there is.
Beetlejuice 2
Yeah, next month.
is out next month. She's going to be stratospheric.
I think Beetlejuice 2 might be the last film that I get to see at our local cinema.
Oh, maybe.
I think that might be the one that closes it down.
Um,
Hopefully.
It feels like a while since we've talked about... I felt like we had a slew of news stories where we were saying, we're getting a music biopic.
Yeah, there was loads.
Michael Jackson, Amy Winehouse, Prince.
Yeah.
Probably loads more that I can't remember. They're just off the top of my head. Well, news this week that John M. Chu, who is the director behind the upcoming Wicked movies,
Yeah.
which are being, I think one's the end
One's
of
imminent.
this year and then next year. So
I saw a trailer for Wicked when I last time went to the cinema.
Yeah.
It looks really good. I'm excited. I've never seen the stage show.
I have.
You didn't like it, did you?
No. It was really boring. But I quite like that. I was going to say I quite like that Wizard of Oz universe, but I really dislike that James Franco movie as well.
Oh, did you? I quite liked that. I didn't mind that at all.
Yes. Anyway, John Chu's next project
Yeah.
is a music biopic,
Okay.
which is currently developing at Universal, and the person they will be biopicking, which feels to me like this could make a really good movie.
Go on.
It's none other than Britney Spears.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Britney's had a really interesting life.
There's a
lot of story to tell there.
to go on there.
Yeah, there really is.
Brought up as a Disney kid.
Yeah. Got really
Mega
famous
stardom.
really young.
And then
Married Justin Timberlake.
yeah,
Shaved her head. Got locked away. Came back.
the
That's
whole
insane.
not being able to access her own money
Yeah.
and conservatorship.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a story there to be told. That's for sure.
Britney herself has commented on it.
Okay.
She commented on X. She X'd an X.
She X'd an X.
In which she X'd that she's excited to share with her fans that I've been working on a secret project with producer Mark Platt. He's always made my favourite movies. Stay tuned.
He's always made my favourite movies. Has he indeed?
Uh-huh. Bob Marley, that's the other one I was thinking of.
Oh, yeah.
One Love. That was out, wasn't it, this year? I mean, if Britney's on board,
Sounds like
no
she is.
holds barred.
She play South?
She'd want to, wouldn't she?
Yeah, I
Think
would have
she'd
thought
want
so.
to?
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Yeah, but have you ever seen Crossroads?
Yes. No, I've not. But I can imagine it's pretty bad.
Maybe she could play some of herself.
Yeah. Why not?
Maybe. I'd genuinely be. I think I'd be interested in watching that.
Yeah, she's had an interesting life, hasn't she?
Okay, just a couple more news stories.
Okie dokie.
So every now and again, we get a news story that makes me go, "How did I not know this was being made?"
Okay.
Because we've been doing this show for a while now.
Yeah.
We're pretty on top of what's in production, casting. We've been around long enough to now be seeing movies come out where I go, "Oh shit, I remember when that was announced," or when
the casting was done.
So, but yeah, exactly. And now that is a real thing. But every now and again we get something that just sneaks through, and I go, "I had no idea this was happening."
Okay.
And I don't know how it's bypassed me because this cast is amazing, or this is quite a major project, and that's happened here because production is now underway on a film adaptation of the classic Enid Blyton children's book, The Magic Faraway Tree.
Oh, okay.
Which I certainly remember being read at school
Same.
when I was a kid. Which is basically the story of a group of kids who go to a magical universe, climb this tree, and within the tree has all these fairy tale characters and different worlds and to explore and all this sort of thing. This is full steam ahead in production, and the cast is quite a cast.
Oh, really?
It really is. So just this week, Jennifer Saunders
All right.
has joined the cast.
Is it animated or is it live action?
No, it is live action.
Okay.
So from what the Hollywood Reporter says, also in the cast, Andrew Garfield,
Nice.
Claire Foy.
She's in everything.
They play the two
She's
parents of the kids.
She's like the female Glenn Powell. She's everywhere.
Nicola Coughlan
Okay.
is in it as well. The official synopsis reads, the film follows Polly, played by Claire Foy, and Tim Thompson, played by Andrew Garfield, and their children, Beth, Joe, and Fran, who find themselves forced to relocate to the remote English countryside. There, the children discover a magical tree and its extraordinary and eccentric occupants.
Okay. Sounds fun.
Jennifer Saunders has been cast in the role as the children's ruthless grandma. Also in the cast are Lenny Henry. Sorry,
Right.
Sir Lenny Henry.
Sir Lenny.
Michael Palin.
All-star British cast.
And Simon Russell Beale. They will play a trio of mystical wise men from the land of know-it-alls.
Okay.
The script has been written by Simon Farnaby,
Oh, wow.
who scripted Wonka, Paddington 2. He's one of the ghosts.
He is one of the ghosts, yeah.
And it will be directed by Ben Gregor, who directed Cuckoo, the sitcom on the BBC.
Andy Samberg, Greg Davis.
Yeah. No release dates as yet, but that is all full steam ahead.
Sounds exciting. I look forward to that. That feels like it's going to come out at Christmas. It might not be a Christmas movie, but it feels like a Christmas time.
Well, it kind of feels like So you've got the third and presumably final Paddington movie later this year. And that feels like it's very much a property that takes that baton on.
Yeah. Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep our eye on that. Now we know it's happening.
Talking family movies.
Okay.
BAFTA has announced this week they are not taking 2 years like Oscar do to introduce a new category or a new award. They have announced that from this year, so, the ceremony what we used to have with November time.
Yeah, I think so. Somewhere around
children and family films will get their own dedicated category from this year onwards.
Oh, really?
At the BAFTA Film Awards. BAFTA say that the prize is open to any genre of film that BAFTA says has a specific intergenerational appeal to children, young people, and adults. Any film with a certificate rating of a UPG or 12A will be eligible.
Ooh, okay.
It is the first new film category to be introduced by BAFTA for 5 years.
Wow.
And they note that films can be nominated in more than one category. So, for example, Inside Out 2 could receive a nomination for Best Animation and also Best Children/Family Film.
Right. Inside Out 2 is going to win loads of awards.
Yes. It's the highest grossing animated film of all time.
It certainly is. Okay, cool.
Do you want a real geeky stat?
Yes.
They've also changed the rules BAFTA have on the required number of theatrical screenings a movie has to have.
Oh, okay.
In order for it to be nominated for Best Film. So previously, a movie needed to be screened at least 10 times per day for a 7-day period.
Right.
Now, a movie must be exhibited on at least 50 commercial screens for 7 days. So 50 separate screens for 7 days.
Wow, okay.
So that, I think if you do the maths, that's like 350 showings.
That seems like a hit.
Do you think it makes it an easier thing to hit, or so
it seems like a dig at streaming films?
Yeah,
doesn't it?
Yeah,
it feels like streaming films are basically illegible now.
Yeah, well, no, because you'd have Netflix go, okay, we're putting
but they would have done that.
We're putting Glass Onion in cinemas for a week.
Yeah, and now they've got to put it in 50 screens.
Yes. Yeah, we've got to put it in 50 places for a week.
Yeah, rather than one.
Yeah.
Okay, that is interesting. Glass Onion's not going to get nominated for a family film.
No, I know. But I can remember that it had a limited cinematic release.
Yes. Okay, cool. Any more news?
That's all the news.
Good news. Have you watched anything good at the top of the stream? I feel like you've not.
Not really.
Do you know what? I haven't either.
The aforementioned field. This might be a very short.
This is a short section
this week.
I feel like I have watched something, but I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I'll tell you what I have done. I finished season 6 of Game Changer on Dropout.
Oh, brilliant! Let's talk about that.
I'm done. I'm up to date
I've
with
watched
Dropout
that
now.
I finished that a few weeks ago.
How good was the 2 Ratfish episodes?
Fantastic.
The season finale episodes were amazing.
Yeah.
So well done. I'd love to have a go at that.
Yeah.
Just play that.
It was great.
It was it was really good. There was another one as well that was great. Deja Vu was really good.
Yes.
Where they had to keep
replaying
the same round over and over again. And the one where they had to go find all the buzzers all around the studio.
Yeah, I quite like that one.
Loved that one.
I think, funnily enough, I was talking to Ross Cook about this a few weeks ago. Because they did Sam Says 3 for the third season in a row, where they have to do what Sam says.
Like Simon says.
Yeah, not do what Sam doesn't say. And when I saw that was the next one up, I was like, oh, I'm not sure I'm up for a third go round of this. I like it, but do I need to see a third one? By the end of it, I was like, no, it's brilliant.
In tears. I feel like they could make a full show out of that.
Yeah.
It's so good. If you've not got Dropout, you really are missing out if you love
Game Changer is brilliant.
Game Changer is fantastic.
It gets better and better. The effort, they get more
budget.
They're cockier.
They're more
like, let's try this.
Yeah.
It's a different. The premise of Game Changer is every week it's a different game.
Yeah, and the contestants don't know the game they're about to play. No, it's so good. They're all brilliantly funny people.
Yeah.
So I need a new Dropout show.
Mate, I Make Some Noise. I've watched all of them apart from the latest.
I don't know about
season.
Make Some Noise though, because I don't feel like they were the best episodes of Game Changer.
Uh-huh.
So I don't know if I'd enjoy the show itself.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's one called Actually. I might try that. That looks quite good.
I've not really tried that.
I don't know much
That's
about
the
it.
sort of geeky question one.
Yeah.
I would. I think you would like Smarty Pants,
Okay.
which is where each cast member gives a PowerPoint presentation on a subject of their choice.
Right.
And then everyone else votes on. So there's 3 an episode, and they vote on who gave the best one. I think.
I'd enjoy that. I would enjoy that.
Yeah.
I might try that one then.
So I would recommend that one.
Okay.
Like I've seen 2 or 3 episodes of that, and one of them just does a presentation on eggs.
Nice.
It's brilliant.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
It's so good.
Check out Dropout. It's a streaming service. I think it's like £4 a month.
Yeah.
And they're all like comedy game shows, all with the same cast. Yeah. It's just it's an excellent streaming service. It's really good.
Okay. Good.
I've also watched a couple more episodes of The Boys, the latest series of The Boys.
Oh, yeah.
That's just silly and violent, and I really enjoy it.
Cool.
I can't really say a lot more about it. I feel like I watched a film at the weekend, and it is just not in my head.
I'm sure
now.
you did.
I did. I know I did on Saturday night. I just don't know what it was. I don't know.
Fine.
I watched SummerSlam on Sunday. That was quite good.
Did you?
Yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah, that's it. That's all I've watched.
Okay.
What are we doing now?
Let's do our games.
Do you want to do the games feature and then
feature.
finish off with the top 10s?
Yeah, we've
Okay.
not done a top 10
We've not done the top 10s
for a
a
long,
while.
long time.
I've got some interesting observations on the top 10s.
Nice.
So, yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Games feature.
So you chose
I did.
this time around. So it's Caught in the Net.
Yes.
Is our feature. This is where we take turns selecting a Netflix game to play every week.
Yep.
And you selected sports.
Sports. I have noticed this week, just going off topic slightly, Netflix on my TV now has some games on.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
So I don't know if it's my specific TV or what. I don't know.
I will
Or if I'm going to need a
when I'm at
controller
home.
or anything like that. Don't know. But I noticed on there yesterday it was like games for TV, and there was like five,
nice.
maybe 6 games on there. So I might try them out and
have a look.
see what they look like.
But
yeah, sports. We had an Olympics themed show pretty much last week.
We did, yeah. And this is a really new game. It only dropped on Netflix.
It did. It dropped like the day before I picked it.
Yeah.
I think, so.
And it's very much a sort of tapathon.
Yeah, it's your old Daley Thompson. What was it? What was that old game called?
Yeah, whatever. Olympics.
Triathlon. Daley Thompson's triathlon or something. There's loads of them.
It's a bit of Wii Sports to it, isn't
bash
it?
the buttons as fast as you can.
Yeah.
See if you can win the races. That sort of.
And there's several events.
Yeah,
so,
there's loads on there.
So hurdles, sprinting, relay, shot put, javelin, long jump, swimming, weightlifting,
archery, shooting.
Really simple.
Yeah, little mini games.
Almost like 16-bit type graphics. Great, actually. Before we get into the game, the intro when you first download it, it's kind of anime manga style.
It really is.
Like would have been great for the Tokyo Olympics last time round. Action. I thought it was great, and then the game looks nothing like that. But all the menu screens do.
Yeah.
But look, I've had a great fun with this.
It is really good fun.
I am not taking it off my phone, at least for a little while, because
Same.
I think I can get better.
It is really good fun, and it's not easy.
It's not easy.
It's quite challenging. Some of the sports are obviously harder than others, but it is quite challenging.
So I've played some more than others. So I've really tried the swimming.
Yes.
I've liked playing the swimming. I'm terrible at it.
It's really getting the timing of the turn.
Timing is everything on it.
The timing of the turn is really difficult to get right.
The weightlifting, I just cannot do.
Same.
So that's a sort of furiously tap the buttons.
Yeah.
And then when you until you're ready to snatch the bar.
Yes.
And that's fine. But your buttons, you've got a power bar.
Yeah.
And the first one's here.
Yeah.
That's fine. The second one's about here. When it comes to the third one,
You're
which
really
is down here. I can't do it. I've not even lifted the weight.
I haven't either. I think I might have got it once. But
then I had to go to the archery.
Yeah.
And I think I got really lucky.
Yes.
And got a gold medal on my first go.
I got a gold medal on my second go in the archery. Have you tried the shooting?
Yes.
That's really difficult.
That's tricky.
That's tough.
That's the sort of the screen splits into boxes,
and
you have to cursor the clay.
Yeah.
When
it's like clay pigeon shooting.
In the archery, I just basically did the exact opposite of where the wind was going.
Yeah. That's pretty much what you do in archery.
Seem to get a few bullseyes. I've enjoyed the sprinting.
Javelin, I'm quite good at.
I was all right at the javelin.
I think I got the world record. Not the world record, but like a good
I didn't
won a
really
gold in
understand the mechanism for the shot put.
Yeah, same.
So you have to swirl your finger on the control to get your rotation.
Yeah.
I felt like I was just randomly guessing when to release
it. Yeah, I thought
shot
the same thing.
or my hammer.
I thought the same thing.
So I didn't do too well at them. But yeah, javelin was okay. Yeah, I enjoyed
feel like
it.
there was one more I needed.
Oh, the triple jump and long jump.
That's what I was going to
Really
get to.
tricky.
Triple jump's really tough. Long jump, I kind of got the hang of. But
I
triple
couldn't
jump,
quite get my angle right.
yeah, you have to get the angle right 3 times on triple jump, and it is quite tough. And it's knowing when to start as well, because you could go over the foul line.
I kept going too quickly on my angle, so
yeah,
like here as opposed to a bit more. Yeah, I found those tricky. But you set a specific challenge.
I did. Hurdles. So
and you picked a really fiddly event.
Really, really tough event. It's getting the timing right to jump those hurdles is very difficult and very frustrating. So
your challenge was, let's compare basically personal bests.
Yes.
On the hurdles and who's gonna come out on top.
I'll tell you now. I got what I think is a good time.
Yeah.
But I only think that because I haven't been able to get anywhere near it since.
Okay.
So I feel like I must have got lucky early on, and I've never been able to get close to it again. So
I'll tell you before I go into it. After having a couple of goes and won a couple of races, but I thought I don't think that's a particularly good time.
Yeah.
But I thought if I can break 20 seconds,
yes,
I think I'll be happy.
Yeah, that's exactly what
I'll be happy. Not saying that I would get a better time than you, but I think if I can come in with an under 20-second time, then at least I feel like that might be competitive.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think that's pretty much my thinking as well. And I did it, and then I couldn't do it again.
Yeah.
I was winning golds,
Yeah.
but I wasn't getting as fast as this one time. So do you want to tell me what you got?
Yeah, so I just before I do that, so I broke 20 seconds.
Yes.
And I thought, okay, what am I happy with that? I was like, no, I'll give it a couple more goes. A bit like you, couldn't get near it. And then I thought, I'm going to add a star to the difficulty.
Oh, right, okay.
Because it said, like, I just was having a read through the menus and stuff, and it basically said it's harder, but there's the effect of there's scope for better times.
Right.
So I had one go on so your difficulty can be 1, 2, or 3 stars.
Yeah.
So I had one go at 2 stars.
Okay.
And I got my best time.
Oh, really? Now that is interesting because I haven't even looked at the difficulties.
Yeah. So who's
Okay,
going
I feel
first?
like you've beat me here.
I don't know. Shall I go first?
You go first.
So my best time at the hurdles was 18.33 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
That feels really good. I'm going to have a go at second, the 2 stars now. And mine was 19.67.
Nice. That's pretty good. I think that's about what mine was.
Because I just couldn't get near it again. So I was like, I can't beat this. Because I'm not even getting on some 20 seconds anymore. So I
can even tell you, actually. Let me just fire it up quickly. Because it tells you how good that is in the world.
Oh, okay.
As well.
I can't do this because this camera is recording
fine.
you.
That's
right
fine,
now.
but
my phone is recording you.
So if I go to records and on hurdles, that's what we're doing, aren't we? I have, so it's tied 6,311.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Here you go, 18.
I would take that. Show that to the camera.
Can you see that?
Yeah. I'm impressed.
Yeah. I really enjoyed it.
I think it's a really good game.
I think I can get it better than that.
Well, I'm going to have a go on
the
2
world
stars.
record's like 14 on there. It's like 14 seconds or something.
Not
I can't
getting
take 4 seconds off that.
No. Absolutely.
I reckon I can get into 17.
Okay. I'm going to have a go at
Maybe.
2 star now and see if I can get anywhere close.
Cool.
Cool.
But I feel like hurdles is a bit easier because you're not having to do the alternate tapping.
No.
It's just the timing of when you hit your jump.
Yeah, so you're tapping with one thumb and then jumping with the other.
Yeah.
So it's just getting that timing.
When were
right.
you using your boost as well? Were you saving it till the end, or
No.
Yeah.
As soon as it came up, I was pretty much just hitting it.
because if you hit your boost, you
don't
can
have to
basically
jump the hurdle.
Yeah.
If you time it right, you can get through 2.
Yeah.
But
Okay. Interesting.
okay.
Anyway, check out sports.
Sports.
Where are we going to put it? We need to rank it.
Oh yeah, of course.
I think it's quite high.
I think it's quite high too. Shall I read through what we've got currently? This is
Yeah.
the 10th game going in the Court in the Net stream table. Death's Door was number 9.
Yep.
Number 8 was Kentucky Route Zero. Into the Dead 2 was number 7. The Love Is Blind Game was number 6. The Curse of the Golden Idol was number 5. Number 4 was Before Your Eyes. I think still the only one we've both completed.
Yeah.
Number 3, Slay Away Camp 2. Number 2, Pinball Masters. And number 1, Valiant Hearts. Currently, I think it's 4th.
This is really my jam.
Okay,
I just think it's really playable.
I can be persuaded. I think.
I think it's top 3.
Okay. So you think it's better than Slay Away Camp 2?
Yeah, for me personally, I think it is.
I've probably played this one more than I played that one.
Yeah.
So that might say something.
Okay.
Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's put it there. Sports, third.
Sports. Excellent.
Right, that means we need to pick a game for this week.
I have chosen a game for this week.
Okay.
I think I'm taking us in a totally different direction. And I have chosen, I think it's like a side-scrolling, shooting swords and that sort of thing.
Oh, right, okay.
I've chosen a game called Katana Zero.
Ooh, sounds fun.
Yeah.
Sounds Japanese.
So I think we're a samurai just mowing stuff down.
Okay, I'm up for that.
That's what we're going to have a go at.
Katana Zero.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll report back next week and let you know what we think of that one.
We will indeed.
Sounds fun. Right, should we run through the top 10s on Netflix?
Let's have a look.
See what people are watching. Top 10 films in the UK currently. Before we do, this chart that we're doing is for last week. So the Netflix website shows July 29th to August the 4th.
Yeah.
So by the time this comes out, it'll be the week before.
Sure.
I looked at the current Netflix top 10
Yeah.
earlier today, and neither Rebel Moon films are in there.
Oh, interesting.
Which is really interesting, because
new
both the
director's
director's cuts have both come out, and neither of them have made the top 10 currently on Netflix. Both Final Destination and Shaun of the Dead are in that top 10, but those two films haven't made it. So,
but, and this is, I am just weird. I'm not sure I will, but I feel like there is more chance of me watching the director's cuts ones.
yeah, I can understand that. I get that.
But I don't think will I watch them? Oh, maybe one day. I don't know.
The Snyder bubble is bursting, I think. Did you see this week that they've decided they're not going to press forward with the Army of the Dead universe?
I did not know.
Yeah, they've Netflix have cancelled every project in that universe. So that's quite interesting. Yeah. Happy.
Because no one really watched those movies
No,
either.
they didn't. So I think his bubble is bursting, which is good. I wonder how long it'll be before they cancel the Rebel Moon universe.
Why can't you just go and make a movie? Because he's got a style, you know. There is something there with Snyder. Why can't he just go and make a movie? Don't go and tell us it's all going to be this multi-strand franchise with animation and TV, such as
board games and web games.
That will come.
Yeah,
if your movie is good enough.
Yeah, but they're not. Right, currently at number 10 in the UK top 10 for films is Failure to Launch, starring Matthew McConaughey and Sarah Jessica Parker.
I think it's a noughties rom-com.
It feels like it. That's where they both made their names, didn't they?
Kind of before Matthew... When that's what Matthew McConaughey made before he did proper acting. When he relaunched, I guess.
It is indeed. Deadpool and Wolverine. Did I watch that last week?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Troy is at number 9. I mentioned that because Matthew McConaughey has a cameo in that film.
Right.
Troy is at number 9. This is another early 2000s Brad Pitt movie,
isn't it? Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen it.
I don't think I have either.
I feel like it's very long and
boring.
Is Angelina Jolie in it?
Maybe.
I think so.
Captain Underpants, the first epic movie, is at number 8.
Ah, wow.
Kids are off school. Number 7, Find Me Falling.
Okay.
What is that?
It's a rom-com.
That looks like a...
It's a summer holiday rom-com.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Number 6 is War Dogs.
Okay. That's Miles Teller and Jonah Hill.
It is, indeed. That's a really random chart this week. Number 5, Lyle Lyle Crocodile.
I feel like, considering, we obviously started off chiefly as a Netflix show. I really have not watched much Netflix for a while.
Yeah, same. I agree. I haven't.
Anyway.
Number 4 is Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie. This was what we said was going to compete with Rebel Moon when they came out, didn't we? And it has.
I said the character name Sandy Cheeks just makes me laugh every time.
Great movie. Number 3, Minions, The Rise of Gru. There's always a Minions in the chart.
Oh, there's always a Minion.
Number 2 is Joyride. That is
Olivia Colman's.
I think it's a bit of an older movie, but it's just appeared on Netflix this week. And number 1 is also an Olivia Colman movie.
She's storming Netflix.
Wicked Little Letters.
I want to watch this.
I really enjoyed it when I saw it. I went to the cinema to see
Yeah.
it, and I actually did really enjoy it. It's just a shame it's got Timothy Spall in. But those two women in this they're both fantastic in that movie. So yeah, check it out. I've told my mum and dad to check it out as well.
Okay.
Because I think they would love it.
Good.
There's lots of swearing in it, so if you find swearing funny,
Yeah,
you'll
she
like
just
it.
writes loads of inappropriate letters. Doesn't she?
Somebody does.
Yeah. Well, yes.
TV? Top 10 TV in the UK?
Sure.
The number 10 is the Cameron.
Yeah.
My brain's not working enough today. What's that?
I don't know. It's got the girl out of Sex Education in it.
Oh, yeah.
I genuinely couldn't tell you what it was.
Not me.
Sorry.
Number 9, Peppa Pig, season 1.
Kids are off school.
Kids are off school. Number 8, Peppa Pig, season 6.
1 and 6.
1 and 6.
Yeah,
I've always
sure.
said they were the best two
Yeah, I
seasons.
know you
of
have.
Peppa Pig,
Can't shut you up about it.
Number 7, Vikings Valhalla. That's the Vikings spin-off show, wasn't it? Season 3. Number 6, Too Hot to Handle, season 6.
Yeah.
It's where they can't touch each other, right?
Don't touch each other, people.
Yeah. Number 5, Supercell.
I want to get to this.
Yeah, I do as well.
I just haven't quite.
It might be when I finish The Boys, this might be where I get to. Number 4, Cobra Kai, season 6, part 1.
Yeah.
They're really airbrushed pictures of those two. Number 3, Simone Biles Rising. Biles Rising is not a nice phrase, is it?
I'm not sure.
Is that intentional?
No, I don't like it.
Sounds like vomiting.
Yeah, it does. Look, it's one of the multitude of Netflix sports documentaries.
She's done all right in the Olympics this week, I think.
So I hear.
Couple of medals, I think, this week.
I saw a picture of her. She was standing next to Shaquille
Shaq,
O'Neal.
I've seen that.
I did not realise she was only 4'8".
She's tiny. She comes up to like his knee.
Uh-huh.
Number 2, Dirty Pop, the boy band scam.
Okay.
Limited series.
This is kind of how bands like the Backstreet Boys and I think NSYNC basically made no money.
Yeah.
And their agents pocketed millions and millions.
Millions and millions. Basically just scam them.
Yeah.
I might watch that. I bet it's quite interesting.
Yeah.
Number 1 is Unsolved Mysteries, Volume 4. I didn't know that was back. Is that back or is it just recharged?
Yeah, we talked about it the other week.
Did we?
About how a movie is also being
Yeah,
made
we
from
did.
it.
We did mention that. I haven't watched the latest series of Unsolved Mysteries. Sweet. There's your top 10 TV and films. Do you want to do a random country?
I sure do.
Films or TV?
Films, please.
Stop me when you want.
Stop.
Al Ecuador.
Yeah. Ecuador.
Number 10 in Ecuador at the
what a
minute. It's
tune.
Titanic. Why not? Number 9 is Double Threat or Doble Amenaza.
It's a female-led action movie.
It looks like it. Got a good poster. He looks familiar. Number 8, La Raison d'Esto Cantagigo, or A Dog's Journey. That's a dog movie.
What a lovely doggo. That
is
is.
a lovely
What sort of dog's that? I don't know dogs.
Cute one. Number 7, Ferdinand.
I think that's a John Cena voiced animated bull movie.
I think you're right. I think it is. Number 6 is Failure to Launch.
Wow.
There's a different poster.
That's interesting, isn't it? They use a different thumbnail.
Yeah, the different poster for that film.
Oh, everyone around
Obviously,
the world loves Matthew McConaughey.
Same photo
Sarah
shoot,
Jessica Parker.
but different photo.
Yeah.
Number 5, La Tipos Malos, or The Bad Guys.
Good animation, that one.
Yeah, I've not
Kids
seen
love
that one. Number 4, Non-Negotiable. That's a Netflix original film, by the way.
More action type.
Yeah, they love action movies in Ecuador. I've always said it. Don't Breathe 2 is at number 3.
Okay.
You've seen the Don't Breathe movies?
I think no, let me start again. I've seen the first one. I've not seen the second one.
Okay. The second one is not as good as the first one.
Okay.
Because the first one's batshit crazy and the second one isn't so much. Number 2 is Saving Bikini Bottom, the Sandy Cheeks movie. Number 1 is the Paw Patrol, the Mighty movie.
Nice. Is it also school holidays in Ecuador?
Must be. TV?
Sure.
Stop me when
Stop.
you want. Ooh, that was quick. Peru?
Oh, I like our South American
I've
theme.
got a South American theme for this. Number 10, Too Hot to Handle, Season 6.
Yeah.
Number 9, True Beauty is a limited series.
That's some sort of Korean she's all that type thing.
Looks like it, doesn't it? She's got a very fake wink going And number 8, Sweet Home Season 3. Number 7, Desperate Lies Season 1.
Desperate.
Desperate
The lies
Lies.
are desperate.
She's pregnant and there's 2 different men touching her belly. They look very similar. They might be brothers. Something's happened there. Number 6 is Simone Biles Rising. Number 5, Master of the House Season 1.
Looks gothic-y.
Does look gothic.
Horror.
They're freaky girls. Number 4, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder Season 1.
I think my wife's reading that book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty sure that's the book she's reading at the minute.
Number 3, Cobra Kai.
Big in Peru.
Big in Peru. Not big in Ecuador, though. Hadn't charted in Ecuador.
That was films.
Oh, it was filmed. That's why it wasn't there. Number 2, Elite Season 8.
Yep.
I think that's the final season of Elite.
Okay.
Number 1, Miss Night and Day.
Oh.
Any ideas what that is?
None whatsoever.
Looks Korean again, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, well, there you go. That's what's happening around the world on Netflix.
Very interesting.
And with that, I think we've completed our show.
I think all that's left to say is...
Come back on Thursday.
Come back and listen to us on Thursday, where we will be watching a movie.
We will be watching a movie.
I don't know what the movie's called. Well, kind of. I've got myself so confused.
So,
right?
The movie we're watching
tell
this
the
week.
story.
The movie we're watching this week has a very similar name to a movie we've watched in the past on the show.
Yes.
So back in season, I want to say 3 or 4, really early on, we watched a movie called Origins Unknown, which was a space movie with Katie Sackhoff.
Yes.
This movie,
one of the most
boring
movies we've ever watched.
This week we're watching a movie called Unknown Origins.
Yes.
Which is
a Spanish
superhero detective movie.
Yeah.
And is as far from boring as you can imagine. So, 2 very different movies with very similar names. And it's really confused Nick this week. He had a whole conversation in the Discord about it whilst using the wrong name.
Yes, I was talking about the other movie using this movie's title.
So, yeah, we're watching this week Unknown Origins. So, check out our podcast available on all podcast apps on Thursday for that.
Yeah, I'm just glad I've watched the right movie.
Yeah, don't watch Origins Unknown again. That'd be terrible.
Unknown Origins. Come back Thursday.
Come back to check out our podcast on Thursday, and we'll be back here next Monday for another episode of Bottom of the Stream with Adam and Nick.
Cheers!
Bye!